Alright, so, I'm back with another attempt at Megaman X3. Just gotta make sure. Waiting for a few more people here. And, just gonna wait a little bit. This time, Vile won't know what hit him. Yeah, let's hope so. By the way, do I sound... How's my microphone? Do I sound good? Is the game not too loud? Okay, that's good to hear. We're just gonna wait a little bit longer, just to get some more people. Just to wait for some more people so they catch up. Attempt number 2. Yep, this is my second attempt at Megaman X3. This time, we're gonna make sure to get a Vile. And this time, a better audio setup. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna start this. We'll see more people come along. All right. Hello, Zero. Alright. It officially begins. Hello, Mac. I said this before, but... Oh no, Mac! We've known you for so long, how could you do this? do I prefer the PS1 or SNES version of X3? I personally prefer the SNES version. I mean, they both don't really play that differently. I guess in terms of music, I guess I slightly prefer X3's. That was close. I'm just gonna slash him. Goodbye, Mac. Who hardly knew you. Hello. Welcome to my second attempt of this game. Yeah, I don't know how Mac can do this. We knew him for so long. There we go. All right. Okay. We're once again gonna do the similar format. We're gonna go through the exact same. We're gonna start off with a Tunnel Rhino over here. And then we're gonna, you know, go for Blast Hornet, then etc, etc. I would imagine that Mac was a Reploid, like a friend of X, until maybe like he decided to switch sides. With Doppler, I assume. What's my favorite boss in X3? Let's see, if I had to choose... Blast Hornet is pretty fun to fight, I'll say. Oh, the giant... The spike ball hand, sorry about that. Yeah, that I don't really know. Alright, typically this is where we would fight Bit or Bite, but they're not here, so... Oof. Oh, watch out for the boulder. And boom. Alright, up to this guy. Up to old Spike Crotch over here. Sorry about that, alarm went off. Yeah. Alright, he's making... Yep, he made it easy for me, thankfully. And by the way, I should be well rested as well, so I should be able to do this more. Handle this better. And boom. Oh. And there he goes. Ah. Where did I get up to last time? Well, I was almost at Dr. Doppler, but I realized that I didn't kill Vile. And apparently, the game locks... If you don't defeat Vile before the Mavericks are defeated... If you defeat all the Mavericks before you defeat Vile, he doesn't show up. So, I screwed up, and now I'm... Here I am, attempting this game once more. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? It's alright. At least if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it to Tunnel Rhino. Possibly. We're gonna attempt it. Alright, hello Tunnel Rhino. Ooh, fake out. Yeah, not the worst game, that's true. It can be a little annoying, but I still think this is a decent game. Ooh, again, nice fake out. Alright. Ooh. Oh my god, he didn't use his drill attack whatsoever. That was amazing. Yeah, fun, but the worst in the trilogy. That's a perfect way to describe it. It's definitely the weakest of the SNES games. Far from the worst I've played, though. I can't say, like, in the X series, it's far from the worst. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go Blast Hornet. Typically we do Blizzard Buffalo... Hello, Don Draconian. Alright, let's... Should I do Blast Hornet again, or should I do... Blizzard Buffalo? We're doing good. I feel well rested, and we just defeated Tunnel Rhino with only 2 health pellets left. Yeah, we'll do Buffalo first. We'll do Blizzard Buffalo. Yeah, Also, we can get that hard tank early. I won't fumble this time. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, yeah, it's really tempting. Typically, I usually do Blizzard Buffalo first, but someone in my, oh boy, jeez, that was close. But someone in my, Megaman X stream said that, Tunnel Rhino is, like, he's, like, basically the key to unlocking a lot of, you know, parts, tanks, and all that stuff. And it's true, he does drill through a lot. And get a lot of early stuff. It's also, I think it was also a good idea to go for Buffalo first, because there's, you know, once you defeat the second Maverick, Bit and Bite starts roaming around, and chances are I probably would have fought Bit over here. And, that, it would have been bad for me, because I don't have his weakness yet. The arm parts only enough to, yeah. It's very tricky. Very, very tricky. Even if you have, oh man, that was goofy. Even if you have the, arm trick, the, strike chain, it's still not easy. Hello, Blood. Right, and... ah. By the way, just making sure, one more time, but, just making sure, how's the audio? Is the game too loud? Am I too loud? Just want to be sure. Because the audio was, like, messed up last time. That was close. Okay, that's good to hear. Oh my god, ice physics! I hate ice physics so much. I said that before, but I'm gonna say it again. I hate ice physics. Okay, it's good to hear. Because the audio was like all messed up last time. I could barely... I was looking back and I was barely able to hear myself. Ugh. It's the third time I did that. And by the way, excuse some of my sloppy gameplay moments like that. Come on. I didn't have this much issue. That was way too early. There we go. Hello, Light. There's always that one X game where there's an annoying to get upgrade. Just gonna get this real quick. Okay, that was dumb. That was so dumb. I always hate that spot, because, like, like, first-time players wouldn't know, like, he always shoots at you. Okay, get the energy tank, and booyah. Sub-tank, I mean. Oh, yeah, the X4's Buster was pretty much what I had in mind when I thought of that. Oh, yeah, I really love the dash upgrades in X2 and X3. Yeah, but anyways, X4 was exactly what I was thinking about. Yeah, it's... I think this game's fine. Anyways, let's see. Here's one of the best boss fights in video game history right here. Yep. This is... what a fantastic boss fight. Yep, the Toadman from... the Toadman of the X series. Alright, and now that Blizzard Buffalo, or Blizzard Buffalo, has been defeated, we can now move on to Blast Hornet. Yeah. Well, X games are kind of like... they have, like, the highest of highs, but they also have the lowest of lows. Like, the great X games are really great, but the bad X games, they're not very good, to put it lightly. Alright, enter Bit and Bite. And again, I have to reiterate, Bite's head looks like Heavy Weapons Guy's head from TF2. Alright, Vile, you son of a bitch, I won't forget you this time. And, I believe... okay, Ray Splasher is his weakness. I forget what his second weakness was. I think it might be Crushed Crawfish. It's either Crushed Crawfish or Toxic Seahorse's weapon. Either way, I'm gonna save it until Gravity Beetle's the only one left. So, like, when I defeat Neon Tiger over here, I'm gonna go to one of these stages. Probably Blizzard Buffalo stage. The Ride Chaser segments and exit. Yeah, they were kind of weird. But we'll jump over that hurdle when we get there, you know? On to Blast Hornet. Oh yeah, up there would be like a bit of a... would be like an enhanced arm upgrade, or I forget which one, but it's not... we're not getting that. We're getting the gold armor. Alright, this virtual ninja star. Glass Hornet stage is decent looking. Not my personal favorite. I think... not sure which one's my favorite, actually. Probably Neon Tiger. Yeah, I'd say Neon Tiger stage. Nice jungle aesthetic. Oh, spinning blade, okay. So, crushed crawfish. Yeah, well, we'll revisit crushed crawfish's stage. Alright, got the first right armor upgrade. It's interesting that X3 is the only game in the series where you get, like, where ride armors are collectible. Because, like, no other X game after did this. I'm sure it did. Well, technically this was mid-90s. Star Fox came out, like, I believe... Didn't it come out pretty early in the Nintendo's... Or was that, like, later? Was that, like, post-Donkey Kong Country? Oh yeah, this area, this is what... I think that you get this before you beat Gravity Beetle, I believe. I might be wrong. Someone mentioned before that they actually got that after defeating Gravity Beetle. So, I think it's, like, when you get it early. Maybe it's after you defeat a certain amount of Mavericks. I'm not sure. Alright, I believe this is where we fight Bit. Yep. Here's Bit. Right. Not sure. Alright, and booyah. He's dead. But yeah, if I went for Blizzard Buffalo like a little bit later, I wouldn't have been able. I wouldn't have been able to fight Bit with his weakness. He would have still lived, and that wouldn't have been good for 100%. Oh yeah, by the way, Frost Shield always gives you health. Ow. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it for Vile, because, yeah, in order to get the Z-Saber upgrade, you have to defeat Vile, otherwise that mosquito mini-boss won't appear. Somehow, I don't know why. Since that already has, like, a fortress boss, I don't really get why Why I couldn't be there. Alright, Blast Hornet. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Oop. Hornet Man from X3. Oh boy. Ooh. So frantic. Oh, you can destroy that. Ah! That was a good run, though. It was good. Yeah, like a hornet. Frantic and intimidating. Oh crap, you did it. I know, I have the sub-tank, but I like to make it a challenge. But with that said, you're right. Sometimes I forget when I'm in the heat of battle, you know? When I'm this early in the game. And boom. And that's Blast Hornet down. Yeah, it was. It was pretty clean. I'm probably gonna get myself killed for Toxicity Force. I'm at 0 lives anyway. Might as well, you know? Why delay the inevitable? Why delay the inevitable? See, look at the contact damage. It's insane. Someone mentioned that before. Yeah, the contact damage in X3 is brutal. I don't know what's like. I don't know why it's like that. Although sub-tanks are going to be important for the final boss of this game. Believe me. Yeah. X3's crazy like that. Yeah, that's what Blast Hornet's weapon does. Oh yeah, Sigma... X3 has probably the hardest Sigma boss fight in the entire franchise, bar none. X5 is pretty close. I am an armor or tool. Hey, take that armor off. No. Take him off, I said. No. Ow. Whoop. Oh, thank God for the air dash. Yeah, Sigma, like, he was kind of an Eldritch Abomination in X4. A robot Eldritch Abomination. Oh, okay, he's immune. Does this even do... Does Blast Hornet's attack even do more damage? I don't think it does. Might be wrong on that, though. Once I get to that weapons ranking, I'll probably find out if it's actually better than I thought. Highly doubt it. Oh, forgot about the health upgrade. About that health pellet. No big deal. Because there's another one right there. Oh, and in case you didn't know, if you defeat Blast Hornet early, some enemies get downgraded. Like these guys had like little cannons on top, but now they only have the missiles. Okay, Toxic Seahorse. I don't know why Sigma's boss fight is like that either. I don't even know why he's in the game, really. He's kind of been shoehorned in after X5. X7 I think was especially bad with him being shoehorned in there. But then again, it's X7. It's bound to fucking up is its specialty. Half the enemies in the game have Spark Mandrill Syndrome. I mean, half the bosses. Alright, who's next? We already beat Tunnel Rhino, so that leaves Volt Catfish. Hello! Glad to see you can make it. We just made it halfway through the game. Ah, boy. Alright. The gameplay, Hello! And I'm glad... Yeah, I feel like Scorch Wheel... I really don't get why Scorch Wheel got as much hate as it did. Like, I don't know if it's like lack of practice or... or what, but it's a good weapon. It's a real good weapon. Oh, I love X4 as well. I'm excited to get to that. But first we gotta go through this game, which, again, I like this game, but it's definitely the weakest of the SNES games. I feel like it's pretty much... I feel like a lot of people agree on that. Still good, though. And by the way, Bite appearing... I think Bite appears either at the second to last stage or the last stage. It was the last stage. It was the final stage on the first attempt. Oh, I'll do the Zero games eventually. In fact, the Zero games I'm kind of excited for because, you know, I haven't really played them before. I've... Little piece out. Oh, the voice acting in X7 is just bad in general. And I've been told that Mega Man 01, the first one, is incredibly difficult. Quick question, does Zero have, like... Oh, yeah, X7. X7 has worse voice acting than X4. That goes without saying. Like, X4's voice acting was at least, like, funny bad. X7's is just, like... It just makes you, like, cringe. It is awful. No, it's okay. We're just chatting. Yeah, I'm gonna... About Ultimate Armor. Like, I feel like if I put on Ultimate Armor, I'm just gonna constantly use Nova Strike. Because, like, you get infinite Nova Strikes with that. And for Black Zero in that game, in X4, it's just a paint job. It's nothing. It doesn't do any changes. X5 and X6 Black Zero gives you changes. X4, it's just a skin change. But, no, we're not gonna do Ultimate Armor in Black Zero. We're gonna do normal. And that goes for the other X games as well. Even the bullshit ones, like X5 and X6. We're gonna have to do that normally, too. Yeah, they made X sound like a fucking old man. He's... Why must there be violence? And boom, there goes little catfish. Are you thinking of doing X8 demake in the future? Yeah, I would like to do X8. I would like to check out the X8 demake. I hear a lot of good things about it. No kidding. Like, listening to X7's voice acting, it makes me miss the X4 voice acting, but again, we'll get there when we get there. Right now, we're gonna do Crushed Crawfish, who, in my opinion, has the single best theme in the entire game, in my opinion. Can't go down there yet, sadly. Gotta check 04 at some point. I don't know yet, because I haven't played it. By the way, you think you have to use ride armor, because if you use drills here, it just bounces off. Which is stupid, if you ask me. Oh yeah, Triad Thunder, I forgot. I don't know how I forgot I had that. Hello! Hello, Christian Kerbo. But nice to see you made it. Alright, let's see. Nope, no bite yet. Well, as you can see, I'm playing this game. It's been a while since I've heard... Nope, we're not going to Vile yet. Not yet. But this time, we're not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. Alright, shoot this guy, and... Alright, and... Get these two 1-ups. What do you think of Metal Blade? What do you think is the Metal Blade of X3? A Triad Thunder, hands down. Hands down, Triad Thunder. It is very good. And by the way, Draco Draconian actually pointed out that if you press the button multiple times, it switches on you. And I did not know that prior. Alright, time for Crushed Crawfish. Oh my god, that was close. Whew. Been a while since I've heard X8's voice acting. Then again, it's been a while since I've played that game. Okay, we're gonna do Neon Tiger. Just to play it safe, I want to get Ray Splasher, and then we're gonna backtrack and go into... We're gonna do the backtracking here, actually. Not now, but after Neon Tiger. Before we get to Gravity Beetle. By the way, fun fact, in case I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. The tune of this is actually similar to a tune of a Guns N' Roses song. Of Neon Tiger's theme, I mean. That's, I mean, yeah, I can see what you mean by that. X4 was definitely, like, they put a lot of effort into X4. I think X5, really, I think X5 was the one that kind of put too much into it. Made things way more complicated than needed. I think what they mean is, like, they put, Alright, now we have the Buster upgrade. And besides, we pretty much got everything for the backtracking, so might as well. I feel like X5 was the one where it kind of was being way too ambitious. With all the stupid upgrades and the RNG stuff. I wish so too. I wish the effort was there too. I wish the same amount of effort was there too. I don't know why they removed the anime cutscenes. Honestly, I would have preferred that. Like, knowing how annoying X5 is with its, you know, dialogue boxes, I don't know why they didn't stick with animated cutscenes. The cheesy voice acting? Well, who cares? It's better than constantly mashing the A button. There we go. Because X4 came out in 97, right? Or was it 98? Either way, they had plenty of time for X5. Yep, it was 97. So they had, like, they had 3 years to you know... Yeah, X6 kept the Japanese voice acting, which I find pretty strange that they... I mean, I know the game was rushed. I mean, I know X6 was rushed, but I actually... Okay, so I've mentioned this plenty of times before, and I'm gonna say it again. I get more enjoyment from X6 than I do from X5. I don't like X5. X5 just has way too many issues. Not that X6 doesn't have too many issues. Okay, by the way, here's Bite. Here's Mr. Heavy Weapons Guy had himself. We'll get back to that. First, I'm gonna deal with this guy. Good thing I have sub-tanks. I remember X5 being alright. I mean, not X5. No, screw X5. I remember X8 being pretty good, but also, like, it's pretty different. It's different. Not like X5 different, where it was trying to be... Where it was trying to be too experimental. No, X8 was, like, had a lot of interesting ideas. I think were pretty well utilized, but sometimes those ideas weren't really executed all that well. Not horribly, mind you, but not all that well. But anyway, I was getting at X6 and X5, but X5 just has a lot of annoying things that I really don't like about it. I don't like the constant it's constantly slow paced, and I'm not just talking about the dialogue boxes. Like, there's just the RNG stuff, there's the... we'll get there when we get there. The time limit. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't really like X5. The auto-scrolling, not just the auto-scrolling, like the fact that most of the stages there in general are just so boring. Yep, him too. Yeah. Just wait till you get Christian Kerbo. Just wait till we see Duff McWhalen and how horrible his stage is. Yep. Yep, Blood, there's auto-scrolling constantly in X5. Well, maybe not constantly, it's just that it's really slow-paced. The thing about X6 is that it's definitely like a very, very, very messy game. I'm not going to deny that for a second. Hell, I wouldn't even really call it good. But I can have fun with X6, despite its issues. Like, at least it consistently keeps a fast pace. Like, I think the closest one is Blaze Heatnix's stage, which is incredibly awful, I will say. We're going to do the backtracking here. Starting with Blizzard Buffalo. His stage doesn't have anything, but he does have Vile, so we're gonna go there. There are aspects of X5 I do like. I like the boss fights. They're good. Oh yeah, Gate Stage 2 is awful, and same for Ground Scarabage's stage, the Central Museum. Again, I'm not saying X6 has good design. There are a fair amount of stages in X6 that I don't like, but... Oh, Turbo Fire, that is a good name. But I'm kind of explaining myself at this point regarding X5. I'm rambling at this point. I just don't like the game. I really don't. And all the technical bullshit, all the technical stuff about it, it's annoying. It's really, really annoying. Oh, X6 has a wonderful soundtrack. In fact, if there's one thing that X5 and 6 both have better than X4, it's the soundtrack. Alright, this time we're gonna fight Vile properly. Yep, I'm getting the golden armor. We're 100%ing this, baby. Alright, Vile. Got you this time. X4 does have a good soundtrack. I just think X5 and 6 have a little bit better. Playthrough's going good. I officially got the Vile. The guy that I the reason I had to reset, because... Oh, right. His weakness is, this one. That's fair. X4 soundtrack is definitely, like, the slightly weaker one of the PS1 soundtracks. Not bad, of course, but... Ah, damn it. The Maverick boss theme and a Sigma state... The second phase of the Sigma boss fight. We're gonna grind a little bit, by the way, just to get some health. Properly prepare. Alright. Yeah, I love X6's soundtrack. Infinity Maginian in particular is really good. I love his theme. By the way, real quick, when I get to Megaman X4, I'm thinking of just, like, keeping the animated cutscenes in there, just for some hilarious... Just to see the hilarious dialogue. Yeah, I get what you mean. I just realized we got all the sub-tanks, so... Yes, I'm gonna do both X and Zero. Which means we're gonna hear, "What am I fighting for?" The stage select screen in X7 is surprisingly a bop. Oh, I should probably... You know what? I'm gonna backtrack for a little bit, because I wanna fill up on my energy, too. I don't wanna... I'm sorry if I'm delaying a little bit here, but we gotta defeat Vile. We gotta make sure to get the Z-Saber. I haven't heard the D-Makes music, but I remember X8, at least in the original, I remember that one being a little bit weaker than usual. I remember X8 soundtrack being the weakest. Not that it's bad, of course, but it's like, I do think it's like, not as good, you know? Sorry, my brain turned off for a second. Oh, yeah, that might explain it. The audio mixing. I think that might be a good explanation for why I don't remember X8 soundtrack all that much. I'm kind of excited to go back to X8 because I'm genuinely curious of if anything's changed. Like, Alright. We should be good on Vile. Optic. You playing on Legacy Collection? Yes, I'm playing on the X Legacy Collection, on Switch to be specific. Yeah, let's see, alright. Yeah, X8 is very annoying. From what I remember, X8 is pretty annoying with the noise. Alright, round 2. Playing a little bit of jump rope with Vile here. Don't use it yet. Alright, and boom. We're gonna use Crush Crawfish's weapon here, and then Saw Blade. And then finish him off with Ray Splash. I would imagine him being the guy to bring him a slice of pizza, like some college roommate. Oh yeah, X7 audio mixing is bad because most of it is just... Can you hear me? Zero? Can you hear me? Axel? That, constantly. Alright, and there goes Vile. Wait, what? I don't think I should be able to do this. Was that supposed to happen? I don't think I think I'm supposed to be standing still during the dialogue boxes. Might have been a glitch. I don't know if that was the case. I don't know if that's always been there, but... yeah. Yeah, I like 11's soundtrack, but not as much as other games. And audio mixing definitely had something to do with it, because Megaman 8 had voices... Megaman 8 had voice acting while attacking too, but you could still hear, like, you know, the music clearly, and the music in that game is great. Alright. Doing a little bit of a Metroid here. We're almost out of here. And boom. Alright! We've officially defeated Vile! And now we can get the hell out of here. I really like the stage select music in X7. I recall that one being good. And the boss theme as well. Alright, who didn't I do? Oh, we're gonna go to... Oh, wait. Yeah, we could do Tunnel Rhino. We're gonna get the heart piece here. Actually, we're gonna go to this, then Crawfish, and then we're gonna get the Gravity Beetle. Pretty useful. Oh crap, that was bad timing. Cyber Geometry, which is Snipe and Theodore's theme, I believe. It has that tune that, you know, in the opening, that was commonly used in like the early 2000s. You know, the that thing. Like, it was a lot in the early 2000s. Don't waste too much. Right, so alright, oh my god, please tell me. It's just a shame that it was wasted on X7. I'm really not looking forward to X7. I really am not. It's gonna be a tedious game and a half. Okay, thankfully I don't have to fight the mini-boss for this stage. He's right here. Boom. Hello. All right. Nice to see you here, 3S129. All right. We're just gonna go through Crush Crawfish's stage, and then we're gonna... continue on. We're gonna get the Gravity Beetle, and then we're gonna do a little bit more backtracking. I think X3's is like the second most useful. I mean, not the second most. It's the most useful. Still not great though. The Rhino armor is right up there. Yep, I love the fourth armor. The fourth armor is great. I also kind of get a kick out of the blade armor from X6. Not as much as the fourth armor, obviously, but for what it is, it's not too bad. The first question, I think Triad Thunder is a little bit better. Saw Blade is still good. Or, what is it called again? I forget what it's called. But anyway, Crawfish's weapon is good. But... hold on one sec. Yeah, Crawfish's weapon is good, but I think Triad Thunder is a little bit better. Alright, got everything here. Spinning Blade, right. Sorry about that. Spinning Blade's alright, but Triad Thunder is even better. Alright, now let's move on to Gravity Beetle. Alright. I think Gravity Beetle has my second favorite theme in the game. I love his theme. Oh yeah, X6 does have the saber throughout the whole game. And I'm pretty sure you guys know, like, when playing as Zero, like, him with, what's it called again? Shell Guard, I think? Yeah, Shell Guard. He's OP with it. Really OP. It's broken. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I almost forgot about the heart upgrade. There we go. I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Yeah, I was right. Guard shell. Or, yeah, it's the opposite. Guard shell. I was close, but I just got the words mixed up. I love Yanmar option, by the way. That is a great weapon. Oh yeah, no, Guard Shell normally is pretty lousy, but with Zero, it is broken. Straight up. Yeah, I mean, that's just how I personally feel about them. Maybe I was a little harsh. Maybe I could have... been a little bit warmer on them, but that's just how I feel about them. I think they're pretty weak weapons. Not like... yeah. Very little to do with gravity. In fact, if that's kind of one of my complaints with X3. Its stages, for the most part, don't really feel all that unique. Not awful, but nothing like... yeah. Oh wait, here I think is the... oh yeah, no, don't get that. Alright, up to Gravity Beetle. And by the way, that capsule didn't show up, so I should be good. Alright, that's every Maverick down. And this time, I got Vile. Yeah, someone actually pointed that out in the comments of that video, that the Bubble Man stage is... that area is also good for Time Stopper. But the thing is that area isn't really that hard to begin with, in my opinion anyway. Like, just wait a little bit, shoot once, and then boom, the crab is down. Then move a little bit forward for the other crab to drop down, and then... let's see... use as a second chance. Honestly, if you want to know what I would do, pretty much what Mega Man Maker did with those weapons. I love what they did with the shield weapons in that game. Yeah, he's tall. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of backtracking. We got everything for Blast Hornet, everything for Bilzard Buffalo, everything for... alright, Toxic Seahorse. Okay, we only have to go to Toxic Seahorse and Volt Catfish. No, not yet. It's in Volt Catfish's stage. We'll get that we'll get that in a moment. I'm just getting the last ride armor. Oh, I forgot that wasn't a platform. Alright. Yeah, I always forget about that. I always forget that's a hole. Doesn't it look like it's a bit of a platform? Like the water currents? Like, hold on. Let's go back down for a sec. Look, doesn't that look like that's something you could kind of stand on? Like, maybe there's like a little platform under there, under that stream of water? It's very misleading. Alright. Oh, okay. And not a... Yeah. I mean, well, except for one game, you know, Megaman X, where he was able to swim. Alright. That's true. And yet there isn't... And yet there's no game where X can swim. So, I guess that makes classic Mega Man stronger than X. Kidding. Just joking. Alright, and now on to Volt Catfish. The final... Getting the final upgrade. Which is up there. Swimming physics have always been pretty weird in video games, hasn't it? Have I beaten Vile? Yes, I have. I beat Vile this time. I didn't forget. So, we should be good. I should be able to get the Z-Saber. Alright. Just charge up. I mean, I think Time Stoppers should be fun in theory, but the thing is that, you know, it's the single use, and the fact that it drains so much energy, and the fact that it drains so easily, that takes me out of it. Like, if you use it once in a stage, and even if you, like, get more energy, it would still take a decent amount down, you know? And it's just easier to utilize. There's just other weapons that utilize it better, you know? Anyways, we got everything. Now it's time to go to Doppler. And I know where the gold armor is, by the way. It's very good. The music here is really good. But it kind of pulls like a Mega Man 2, where like the first two stages have really good themes, and then the final theme is a little ear-piercing. You know the one, the boss fight rematch. Darkhold, it's a little bit better, but I still don't really think that's a good weapon. It's certainly no Flash Stopper. It's better than Time Stopper, but not by much. Like, I'll go... Nah, sorry. I'll give Darkhold points for that. I'll give Darkhold points for this. At least you can attack. That's better than, what Time Stopper can. You know what? Actually, Spinning Blade is really good. Well, isn't it the same theme? I'm pretty sure Doppler Stage 2 is the same theme, is it not? Yeah. Oh, yep, this is where it is. And there we go, the gold armor. Which, by the way, you get if you have full health. Which gives you double the amount. Makes you way more versatile. You know what? Yeah, I take back what I said. Spinning Blade is actually pretty damn good. It's close to Triad Thunder. Typically, you would fight a Bitter Bite as like some kind of weird Centaur Anubis, but instead we're fighting this guy. Ah, damn. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't destroy that, right? Because I know, like, it floods the room when... Okay, you know what? Screw it, I'm just using the... Oh, okay, that's what you meant, okay. It was sort of like a Wily... It's sort of like a Mega Man 2 Wily situation. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Doppler Stage 3's theme. Bit ear-grating. What a fantastic weapon. Oh, come on! Oh man, I hate this boss. Alright, I gotta... Yeah, it's a good weapon, not here. It's a pretty good weapon, not in this, for this fight though. I don't like the boss fight. And I agree with you, I'm not really a fan of X3's PlayStation soundtrack. I don't know what it is. I kind of like Blast Hornet's theme in that one a little bit better, but that's about it. Alright, this stage is where we, go for 0. Alright, it was fun, Blood. Happy you were able to join. I don't think X3's soundtrack is bad at all. It's just that X1 is incredibly hard to top, you know? I'm just showing this off, by the way. I'm not going to use this one. The frog armor is what's useful for underwater. Not by much, though. This is the worst one. But the other armors, I'm pretty sure, break if you go underwater. And that's why right there. I wonder if this works. Oh yeah, it does. Hello. Yep, I'm happy I made that video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, this is where you need to switch to 0. Wait, aw, crap, I forgot that okay, you know what? I'm gonna get myself killed here. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine if I get myself killed. I forgot this is where the fight is. Yeah, suck me dry. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, I'll be fine. I hope I'll be fine anyway. Can I switch at this point? Yes, I can. Okay, we're good, we're good. It's not a run. Run's still good. But I'll keep that in mind next time. I think Maverick Hunter's X soundtrack is really great as well. I don't know if I would put it in the same level of the SNES X1, but it's still really good. It's X1 soundtrack after all. It's not over yet. Oh man, I am so looking forward to X4. Not only because, you know, the game is great, but also because of like the voice acting of that game. It's like, it's hilariously bad. Bad in a good way. Oh yeah, Ron Mithril. I know about him. Yeah, he did the Perfect Run. I watched him quite a bit during like my early. I want to say like around like when I was 10. Believe it or not. Oh, I forgot again. Ah. Oh my god, damn it. Okay, gonna have to kill myself again. Oh my god, I am so sorry. My mind turned off. That was dumb of me. That was so dumb. But yeah, Ron Mithril is a great content creator. Zero concerns. Alright, ignore the armor. Yeah, X music is great. Mega Man music in general is great. Okay. This is where... Whoa, hold on. This is where we fight the mini-boss. Let's get to 0 this time around. Don't forget. Oh, shit! Oh, wow, okay. I didn't expect him to kill him that easily. I think it was the blade. But, regardless, I successfully got the Z-Saber. And let me tell you, this blade that you get, this blade right here is gonna help you a shit ton for Sigma. I haven't played Command Mission myself. I'm considering it. I'd like to give that game a try. Oh. Alright, and bada bing, bada boom. Really? Oh my god! I hate this part, by the way. This part has always been kind of tedious and annoying. I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure I play that. Oh god, I tense up every single time with that part. Oh yeah, I always forgot about that. If you stand still, since you have the gold armor, if you stand still and don't do anything, you actually automatically get healed up. Oh wait, no, this is pointless. Why am I going on that? Oh! Back down here. I mean, at least I didn't die, but... I mean, yeah, sure, you can give me mechanic spoilers. If it doesn't... Story spoilers are my concern, but I'm good on that. I'm good on, like, mechanics. In fact, it would be helpful. Oh, really? Oh, right, because he has that, ability to... It's in X7 and X8 as well, where you can take the form of different Reploids. Oh my god, really? In the bosses. But yeah, don't take that snail over there. It's pointless. Heading over it with Megaman at 40. Alright. Oh, okay. Then. I'll find out when I get there. Oh, okay, Z-Saber? Sometimes I like to use the bosses, but I'll use Z-Saber for the, I'll use the Z-Saber for the boss rematches. How about that? Sound good? Yeah. It's kind of an issue with a lot of late game items, really. I mean, like, X1 handled it decently, but then you have, you know, X... It's gonna... Zero Sacrifice being worth it? Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. X... That's gonna be really useful for Sigma. Alright, who am I rematching here? Bills or Buffalo? Gonna charge up a little bit. Ah, I got interrupted. Oh my god! That does a shit ton of damage. How did I never notice that? Alright, next up, I think Blast Hornet is next? I'd be accurate, yeah. Damn it, Blast Hornet interrupted. And I missed. I missed. Got him. Oh my god, the puns. I could technically stand still to get health up. I'm good for now. For now. Alright, who's next? Volt Catfish. Might as well see what these boss fights are like. Oh my my god, he sucks you in like Kirby. Half the man he used to. Yeah, like in Megaman X1. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, the drill section. Yeah, it does get through the drill sections, but that's really it. They are good spots to use it, but that's kind of the thing. It's like the only good spot. It's like the very few good spots. Got him. Oh my god, yeah. I seriously hope X9 happens. At least, like... At least a little bit, you know? Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Time Stopper doesn't really make much of a difference for those spots. Ow. Boom. Man, this really makes... The Z-Saber really makes it a cinch to deal with these guys. I don't know why Oh yeah, the one with the moles, like the drills in Metal Man stage. Yeah, they aren't that hard to deal with, honestly. Yeah, if it was able to help with Heat Man, that would have been good for Heat Man. But that's only if you were able to, you know, being able to switch it off. And that it doesn't do that. Which is very, very... And I just... Crush Crawfish interrupted. Gotta say, Crush Crawfish... This is a very... What are my thoughts on Lumine from X8? I like him. He's a pretty good villain. It's refreshing. It is refreshing that there's a different big bad, and it's not Sigma. I mean, yeah, Sigma's technically in the game, but he's not, like, the main villain of the game. It's Lumine. And by the way, I always thought Lumine was a chick. I think a lot of people did. Well, that's kind of a lot of weapons of X2. Like, they didn't really know how to balance. I mean, we all know how overpowered Metal Blade is in that game. For the longest time, I thought Lumine was a chick, until I heard her spit. And apparently I still do it. He speaks. Yeah, that's true. There's item number 2, which you have to defeat Airman first, but, no one can beat Airman. Kidding, of course, I'm referencing... Yeah, He-Man stage is... it's kind of a weak stage in general, honestly. Alright, Toxic Seahorse. Look at him doing that little head bopping. So goofy. Boom. Megaman kind of has like a thing with making male Mavericks look a little feminine. Like, I thought Cyber Peacock was a chick, but apparently that's a dude. You wouldn't know that looking at the design. Alright, time for Doppler. I'd love to see who the Z3 character is. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, okay, that was a... And boom. Alright, wait until we start shooting. And boom. Well, Tornado Tunion's a little different. He speaks in like a weird little prissy German accent. He almost sounds like Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy, honestly. Oh crap, I forgot to show off, like, there's like a hilarious... Like, Doppler's talking, and then X just goes, Doppler, can you speak? Even though he was just speaking. Alright, now we head over to Sigma. By far... We'll get there momentarily, but... By the way, how am I on energy? The K-Onion. Alright, here's Sigma. Yeah, but I think a lot of people are a little bit more annoyed when... Right? Alright, and... Boom. Standing in the air. It really doesn't help in that matter. Alright, and... Here's the most annoying... I think it's annoying with Sigma because, you know, X is a little bit more... I don't know if grounded would be the right word. More serious. Ah, damn it, I missed. I hate this boss fight. Got him. Alright, that's one hit. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Ah! I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. I forgot about the slash. That's why I have you guys here, helping me out. Not always that skilled. What is going on there? Yeah, it's not as bad with classic Mega Man. Because, like, by the way, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding here. This will be a good time to talk. Yeah, well, classic Mega Man's more like a Saturday morning cartoon. Whereas, you know, Mega Man X, it's like a serious, you know, MASH type show. Almost. Or Sopranos or something like that. Yeah, it is. The Buster upgrade in this game isn't very good. Man, I gotta say, by the way, if there is one thing I am happy X5 added to the franchise, it's ducking. Having the ability to duck. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the better case. Probably a better way of describing it. Looney Tunes Unleashed. You could say that, yeah. I don't know if that would be the best comparison. Like, is there like a good example of that? You know what? Probably like, I compare it to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Sat AM. I know I'm bringing Sonic into this again. Can't help myself. I'm a Sonic fan. Yep. Oh yeah, you know what? Sonic Underground, probably. But like, I'm talking like more of like serious, you know? Like, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is more cartoony, whereas like Sat AM is more serious. I compare, that's like classic Mega Man and Mega Man X. That's the best comparison I could think of. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with that either. And like, that one, I will say, Mr. X was like an insanely obvious one. Like, oh man, who could this guy be? He totally isn't Wily. Oh yeah, yeah, when you put it like that. I see what you mean. Alright. Second attempt at this stupid fight. That's something I really like about Mega Man 7 as well, and like, you know, Mega Man 8. At least they were like very clear that, you know, it's Wily. There's no hiding it. It's Wily. Holy shit, I did not know it did that. Alright, back to Sigma. Well, that's true, but I was kind of thinking more about... Like, X is, like, generally well-liked. Wasn't, like, Looney Tunes Unleashed, like, not really that well-received? Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Don't use it yet. Not yet. Ah, this godforsaken hitbox. I swear. This godforsaken hitbox. Alright, yeah, this is... come on! The charge shot actually almost killed me. That's true. I mean, I guess. Okay, that was this shot. This boss fight is just a nightmare to deal with. And I got interrupted. How many phases does it have again? It has 2. This is the second phase. Oh my god, I really hate this boss fight. Oh yeah, technically 3, but the final chase isn't really I remember seeing a little bit of Duck Dodgers. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna die here. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna die. You know what? Do you see why I was doing like at close range? Yes, I know there's a slash attack, but it's not easy to pull off with this tiny little hitbox. Granted, it's not easy doing it normally close up either, but it's so much. Oh my god, I got him. Okay, so it's not over yet. Not over yet. I still have to deal with another aspect of this fight. That being the climb. But, okay. This area, okay. We gotta make sure to do this right, because gotta make sure I don't get killed. I know Sigma's gonna come towards me. Oh, no, no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, okay, I made it. Woo! Oh my god. If I died there, would have been all the way back. Damn, it's a dead end. Whew. We did it. We beat Megaman X3. That's true, but you could very easily die from that if you don't get out in time. Oh, man. But we did it. We properly beat Megaman X3. Whew. What a ride, am I right? Alas, poor Doppler. I knew him vaguely. Oh no, the lava's not insta-kill, but it's... If you don't get out of it soon enough, you're gonna die. Doppelganger. That's actually a good point. Outside. Yep, next up we're gonna do Megaman X4. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I should do that like separately for like X and Zero, like if maybe one day I could do the X game. Hold on, sorry. If like the first day I should do the X gameplay, and then the next game I do Zero. I'll let you guys can, you can let me know which one you guys would prefer. If you want me to do it in like one day, I can do that, probably. I mean, X4 is a very fast-paced game. But yeah, I'm excited for X4. I'm excited to get to that game. And by the way, I'm probably gonna be playing, like, you know, the animated cutscenes, just because it'd be funny. Because we can't skip What Am I Fighting For? Whew. But yeah, I had fun with X3. It's definitely the weakest of the SNES games. But I'm gonna start with X. I usually start with X, and then after that I'm gonna do Zero. But yeah, this was a fun stream. I had a fun time. But I'll see you guys then. Probably sometime this week. I'm gonna do a little bit more work on my video. I've been procrastinating as of late, and I really need to get that done. So yeah, this was fun. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.